JoJo Siwa used to be the poster child for Nickelodeon. Like, literally. Her face was on everything, from backpacks to band-aids to cereal boxes. If you walked into a Target between 2016 and 2020, there was at least a 70% chance JoJo Siwa was staring at you, probably yelling. But fast forward to now, and JoJo has ripped off the glitter, stomped on the bows, and rebirthed herself as a full-blown edgy pop star who looks like she just broke out of a Bratz doll factory after a riot. Well, that was bad. Like, she really went from this cute, glittery, bow-wearing girl next door to this strange, aggressively edgy persona that feels like Hot Topic and a Monster Energy drink had a baby and then gave it a microphone.
Dream guest on my podcast? Oh my gosh. I mean, honestly, let's spice things up. One of my exes. Oh?
It's like she looked at every childhood memory we had of her and said, yeah, let's ruin that in 4K. And don't get me wrong, people rebrand all the time. Miley did it. Bieber did it. But JoJo? JoJo said, let me take it from zero to identity crisis real quick. And during this rebrand, JoJo didn't just change her wardrobe. She basically reintroduced herself as an LGBTQ+ icon overnight. She came out as gay, talked openly about her relationships with girls, and even started giving interviews that felt less Nickelodeon, more late night after dark.
You hot to?
Actually, yeah. Sometimes a little spit can go a long way.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think I make a verbal like with it,
I
but
feel like you definitely should in the name of me.
I kind of like let it like drool out of my mouth, I guess. My girlfriend's gonna kill me.
She went from "Hi, it's JoJo Siwa" to the "my favorite position with girls is." Okay, pause. Liked, girl, we didn't even ask.
I have dabbled into Topland, and it's fun. Topland. But I don't know, I prefer being bottom.
Yeah.
I'm definitely like...
It's giving whiplash. Like 1 minute she's selling glitter bows to 6-year-olds, and the next she's giving sex tips on a podcast like she's been doing this since the 2000s. The transition wasn't slow. It was jolting.
You're 18 years old and you're known as a gay icon. And do you take that on, or how do you feel about that label?
It's wild to me, I think, because I look at people who are called gay icons, you, Lady Gaga, Freddie Mercury, my favorite people, and to be in that category at 18 is just insane, and it's just because of who I am. It feels amazing.
Around that time, she even proudly declared herself the queen of gay pop, which, respectfully, Elton John just fell off his piano somewhere.
New genre of music, and they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, it's called gay pop.
Queen of gay pop? Sis, we have Lil Nas X. That man was out here pole dancing into hell and towing Satan on live TV. JoJo wore some leather and called it revolutionary. And look, she kinda made being gay her entire personality. Which, fine, do you, but then, on the first day of Pride Month, boom, a photo drops of JoJo all cuddled up with her new boyfriend. Like, who? Turns out, while the internet thought she was a lesbian icon, she was busy switching teams like it was you-know. And look, I'm not a sexual orientation specialist, but watching her go from "I'm gay and proud" to "meet my new man" during Pride Month is a wild PR move. But the real mess? It started with a reality show. Yep, Celebrity Big Brother. Basically a bunch of local famous people get trapped in a house with no phones, no contact with the outside world, and 24/7 live cameras, just waiting for someone to ruin their reputation. And guess who delivered? JoJo Siwa. She got real cozy with another contestant. Cuddling, touching, and yes, even kissing, while still being in a relationship with her girlfriend at the time. So her girlfriend is out here watching this unfold live, with no way to contact her, just sitting at home like, oh cool, my girl is cheating on me, on national TV. The second the show ended, they broke up, duh, but what made it worse was how JoJo handled it.
So many reasons why my breakup happened. Christopher is not one of them. And I actually told this guy, I was like, maybe it would be easier if he was. But
True.
he is not one of them. So if you're gonna share the story, share the story.
Instead of owning up or apologizing like a normal person, JoJo hopped online and hit us with the classic "you guys don't know the full story" rant. She swore up and down that Chris, the guy she was cuddling, kissing, and playing footsie with on live TV, wasn't the reason she and her girlfriend broke up. Like, this wasn't some private DM leak. Y'all were streamed 24/7. We saw the whole novella play out in 1080p. You were basically the main character in a cheating arc, and now you're acting like the editors made it up. JoJo really tried to gaslight the entire internet into believing that what we all watched didn't actually happen. Like, girl, the camera wasn't lying, it was in every angle. The only thing missing was a dramatic zoom and a to be continued screen.
You okay? Fine. You need a morning hug?
I missed you when I was sleeping.
Yeah. You missed me?
When I was sleeping, yeah.
Why don't you have a dream about me then?
Because I was dreaming about my friggin' old school teacher.
What'd you dream about him?
I don't know, weird, like, weren't even at school. I was the concerning part.
Her ex-girlfriend even made a whole TikTok about it, talking about how hurt she was, how betrayed she felt, and basically confirming what we already knew: JoJo did her dirty on live TV in front of everyone. And the funniest part? Before JoJo went into that house, she was all over the internet talking about how in love she was with her girlfriend. Then boom, she spends a few weeks on reality TV, gets one taste of a shirtless guy, and suddenly it's what girlfriend? Like, something definitely happened. You don't go from "she's the love of my life" to "we just naturally grew apart" that fast unless your definition of natural is cheating in HD. And what really baffles me is that some people still defend her, saying things like, "she's young, she's figuring herself out." Now, she's not 15 and confused. She's a grown adult with a whole fan base. And she chose to go on TV and act like she was in a Wattpad love triangle. At some point, being messy isn't just youth, it's a pattern.
And is so upset about JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes and what she did to Kath Ebbs. And, you know, this is a controversial take on this. I'm sorry. The girl is 21 years old. I didn't know my head from my backside at 21. You're still figuring it out.
Because honestly, if you don't know head from your backside at 21, your life donkeys.
I knew as soon as I got out, I wanted to fix things in my life.
Do you mean your relationship?
That is one of them. They straight up asked me if I was happy, and I said no.
Went to the after party and was dumped.
Was your relationship and what's going on between the two of you a catalyst in that?
You're such a sweetheart.
Love you.
Obviously, we're close.
But it's
I think you
platonic.
can have like
Yeah.
a soulmate friendship. I think that's a thing.
So are they or aren't they?